The Orcs Path Hero Path event is here, and I want to break it down for you to tell you if it's worth it or not. I've done the math, and it's looking a little difficult unless you've got a lot of shards or thousands upon thousands of energy. But the end reward is really quite something special. I mean, of course, we got the 5-star perfect soul for Crocad, or we've got Shayak, which obviously everybody wants. If you've gone for Crocad already, you're going to want to get Shayak, right? So what does this, how much are we going to have to put into this event? Which path should we take? And is it easier to go for artifacts and accessory grinding or to summon champions from shards? I'll break down all of the math here today. Before I break down everything though, quick heads up, you can get this legendary champion and all of these champions as you level up on a brand new raid account right now. If you click the link in the description or scan the QR code at the top of the screen. And you can get one of these promo code champions as well. Just make sure you go to the promo code section here and type whichever one you want. Now, this is only for new players, so if you do want to do it, make sure you've logged out of Plarium Play first, or you're using a mobile device that's never played the game before. All right, so let's break this down. The path's quite straightforward, actually. You will go down through this route here, keep following down here, and then turn to the right to get Shayak. And the path for the Doggo Souls is pretty much the same thing, just on the other side. So not complicated there. The overall cost you're going to need to get Shayak is 76,500 path points. And if you want to get the Perfect Soul instead, you're looking at 66,500 path points. Now, the question is, how much does that cost in terms of shards or grinding out dungeons? Well, I've kind of created a bit of a chart here. If you want to go for Shayak, you're going to need to spend 17 sacreds to get him, or 255 ancients. Now, obviously, if you have different sets of shards all over the place, then you could make up for it with voids or primals or even mysteries. But you're going to have to spend a lot of shards to get the final rewards. Now, there's nothing wrong with mixing and matching, right? You could do artifacts and accessories and shards, but how much energy are we going to need to put into this to actually get the rewards through artifacts and accessories? Well, to go down the path on the right side, you're going to need to do a lot of grinding. I've kind of done a bit of a average result from Dragon 20, which I think is the most commonly farmed stage. Obviously, if you can go further, the energy cost could be a little bit less, but it's mostly going to be around these values. So if you do Dragon 20 and you do 1,000 runs of Dragon 20, you're mostly going to get about 700-ish 5-star gear and about 200 to 300-ish 6-star gear, which will fall under the rare, epic, and legendary categories. You can't get mythical from stage 20. The drop rates are going to be roughly to the point where 1,000 runs is going to be 16,000 energy, and you'll get about 34,000 points. So that means to complete the whole thing, you're going to need about 32,000 to 35,000 energy to get either Shayak or the Perfect Soul. So if you want to get both, you're looking at about 65,000 energy. Now, I don't know anybody that's got that much energy sitting around, so yeah, I think shards are going to be the most cost-efficient way to do it, honestly. Like, you can mix and match, but this is not a very energy-efficient path to take part in. You're going to need to probably open a lot of shards. Now, if you want to get both Shayak and the Perfect Soul, then you're looking at 31 sacreds or 476 ancients. Now, I think there might be a lot of people out there that have that much ancients sitting around, so that's probably the best way to go about it. I mean, if we look at the events right now on the portal, we have a 25 times progressive chance for all shards. So that's something to look forward to. If you did want to do it, then yeah, we got some interesting choices here. But just be aware that, yeah, if you're going to go for this, this is how many shards you're going to need. And it's probably better to do the shard side of things. Obviously, I've got 4 sacred shards right here, which is 10% of the whole event, just to put it into perspective. Or if I want ancients, I've also got about 10% of ancients. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully you found this useful. And if you did, let me know. I'll see you all in the comments. Cheerio.